Hello YouTube, my name's Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. A new update has come to Advanced Warfare that's actually going to fix a lot of things within the game, as well as make it very easy for us to actually acquire camos for our weapons. This is pretty nice. Let's go to my career class here. Let's look at our AK12. No longer will we be actually having to get a ridiculous amount of long shots or headshots or anything like that to acquire camos for our guns. They've actually made it so it's a lot easier to unlock camos, and I know for a fact that this patch is actually live on the Xbox One and on the PlayStation 4, as well as the PC. If you guys could confirm for me in the comments whether or not this patch is actually live on the Xbox 360, on the PlayStation 3, I would definitely be interested to read about that. But let's look at the AK-12 here. No longer do we need to get 500 long shots to acquire the Woodland camo, which is pretty nice. I mean, Woodland's not even a fun camo to get. It's one of those camos that you get just because you want to get to so you can unlock Diamond and, of course, be able to unlock Royalty later on. It's definitely nice that they ended up nerfing this. So instead of 500 long shots to acquire Woodland, it's now only 80 long shots. You look at the camos here. We got 10 long shots for multicam, and we got 20 for multicam black. We've got 40 for urban. We've got 60 for Stranden, which sounds kind of weird, and we've got 80 for Woodland, which is pretty nice. Go over here to the headshots. I'm not positive if they changed the headshots, so I feel as though they may have. The final headshot challenge is actually 80 headshots, so if you can get 80 long shots with an assault rifle and 80 headshots with an assault rifle, you will acquire just about all the camos there is for the gun, except of course you have to go get the strafe ones and the bloodthirsty metal ones and things like that. But they actually made it a lot easier for you to get camos. Also, part of this update is they made it so that these challenges for these camos don't reset after you prestige. Like, I'm sitting here, what prestige am I at now? I'm at 3rd prestige, right? And you look at my camos here for the AK-12, you would think, wow, Nero's 3rd prestige, he's never ever gotten a long shot with the AK-12. No, it's not that. It's that the challenges always reset after you prestige, which was really kind of a pain in the butt. So it made it so getting camos was kind of hard. The only camo I really have for any gun would be gold, of course, because gold is so easy to get. And I've got the Cryptic Neptune here on a lot of my guns, not all of them, but on a lot of my guns. And the reason I never got any of these other ones was they were so ridiculously hard to get. Like I think multicam, you need to get like something along the lines of like 100 long shots or something absurd like that. And I was like, you know, that's not really good. That's not really going to be fun to go for. Which I don't think it was 100 long shots. I can't remember what multi-camo used to be. But yeah, now it's going to be a lot easier, which is definitely pretty nice. One thing I should note about the camos, let's go to my MP11 here, which is a gun I'm having a lot of fun playing around with. It's just a fun gun. It reminds me a lot of the Mini Uzi. But you go here, look at my multicam. It says I've acquired 22 out of the 10 hipfire kills. Over here, I've acquired 22 out of the 20 hipfire kills to get multicam black. So I've gotten a bunch of hipfire kills, 22, with this gun since I prestige. But since this happened before the update, those don't actually count. I'm wondering if this is actually going to bug out the camos or not, and this is something they're going to need to address. Like, if I go ahead and get 10 more hipfire kills with the MP11 here, will that make it so I can unlock multicam? I'm really not positive. I'll have to see through actually playing the game and find out whether or not that'll be the case. But yeah, as you can see, hipfire kills on some machine guns even got a lot easier to get. Now it's only 80 hipfire kills as compared to the hundreds of hipfire kills that you would have had to have gotten before this. Another things that they've updated to the game here is they fixed the combat records. Now, if I go to my combat record, you'll see my win-loss ratio is still broken because that infamous search and destroy glitch that really ended up ruining the game for a lot of people that care about the win-loss ratios. That glitch is fixed. Like, when you're playing search, no longer will you get a loss for every single round of search and destroy you lose. You only get a loss if you lose the overall match. You only win if you only get a win if you win the overall match, which is gonna be great. That's the way it should have been from the get. So that is actually fixed, and so no longer will your win-loss ratios drop. Although, look at my combat record here, damage has already been done. Win-loss ratio is pretty much unsavable at this point. Also, if you go to the leaderboards here, no longer will we actually be kind of screwed over by the fact that we prestige. Now, if you notice by looking at the leaderboards, let's look at the kill confirmed leaderboards here. Let's go to the top. Am I on friends? Nope, I'm on all time. If you notice, just about all of these people here are non-prestige level 50. And the reason for that being was prior to this update, there was actually kind of a glitch in the game where the leaderboards actually stopped tracking your progress after you had prestige. So anyone that wanted to have on the leaderboards had to stick to non-prestige. But since this update, you're actually able to prestige and it actually tracks you to the leaderboards properly. Now, once again, the damage is already kind of done in this. People that wanted to get high on the leaderboards had to stay at non-prestige. If you did prestige, there's no really salvaging your rank or anything like that. It doesn't compensate you for all the things you did after you prestige. But now it's fixed. So in the future, stuff like this won't happen. But once again, damage is already kind of done. But we see the guy here in 4th place, Pro Grind, who's 4th place in the world. For kill confirmed on the Xbox One. You can see that he prestige, and it's actually tracking his stats and stuff like that. So that's actually pretty nice. It's allowing players to prestige and still be able to be up on the leaderboards. Because being on the leaderboards is fun. You know, I think I was ranked like 200 in the world for search and rescue in Call of Duty Ghosts for a while. And it's fun to see like how high you can be up on the leaderboards and trying to maintain that. Ultimately, it comes down to who plays the most, but still, it's fun to get kind of high up on the leaderboards and stuff like that. So that's another update. It will now, in fact, actually track your progress. You look here, like search and destroy. As you guys can see, I'm unranked. Look at the very top there. I'm unranked. According to leaderboards, I've never played Search and Destroy because I never ended up playing Search and Destroy until after I'd already prestiged for the first time. So, you know, it's good that that glitch is finally patched. That's definitely kind of a cool thing. But yeah, those are some updates here to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Camos are a lot easier to get. Your challenges, tracking of your challenges for your camos actually carries over as you prestige. Apparently now, when you make an emblem and you prestige, it won't just disappear like it did before. So that's cool. Now you can actually take the time to make a cool looking emblem that you're proud of, and it won't just disappear every time you prestige. So there's a lot of cool updates that have happened to this game, and yeah, Advanced Warfare is getting a little bit better. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys all found it helpful and informative, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.